Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Factorio. Well, I spent about 4 or 5 hours at least off camera doing some crafting, research, and letting the research packs back up a bit so that we would have some extras and we can dive into space research this time. So, let's get to it. Where is it? Right here. So I did research speed. Oh, I thought I got all of the weapon damage or bullet damage and shooting speed stuff done, but clearly I didn't. Follower robot counts I did. What else was it? Logistics and trash slot research and stuff. Mostly stuff that just doesn't really matter. I could have done this one, wouldn't have been a problem. Just little things that I wanted to get out of the way. Uranium processing I wanted to wait on until y'all were with me so that we could do it all together. Be great, but science pack is what we are going to work on right now. Let's get that going. Let's take a look. I also did a bunch of crafting. I think I mentioned I got all of these speed and efficiency module 2s made so that we can craft up the power armor mark II. Ta-da! We'll get that going. You can see here that I'm working on artillery turrets, and I actually already have 9 of them made, so this will be the 10th one. I should have stuck around because I can't remember why I'm making fast splitters or fast transport belts, but that's okay. I was busy trying to get ready for a trip, so I don't remember everything that I was in the process of doing. I cleaned this up a bit because all of this got mined up. We got attacked about half a dozen times. Really minimal damage sustained and stuff, so I did a little bit of repairs and things around. I don't know if I had these repair packs made at the end of the last episode or not, but they're made now. All of this has been cleaned up and lined up, so it should be producing pretty effectively, and it's all backed up as well until now that we've started to research more things. I was thinking too, one of the biggest inefficiencies in my production chain is that the military science packs is one of the shortest production lines over here, but it's also at the end of the line for iron plates. So it's the first thing to run out of resources, and the first thing to run out when we're researching. So it's a little bit sad, but it's the way it goes. You might notice here too, boom, these are artillery shells. They don't stack, which surprised the heck out of me. So I had to build these 2 chests because I got a little excited and built a whole bunch of them. So that's pretty awesome. I should have shift-clicked those. I don't know why I didn't. Wasn't thinking about it. What else was going on? Oh, I added in this stuff so that I could use some of the heavy oil, light oil, and all this. You can see we're stacking up pretty heavy on the light oil. It's backwards, but it's true. So I could even throw this in to produce petroleum gas, but we're actually full on petroleum gas storage. It's being used somewhat for the plastics and things right now. The heavy oil for the lubricant, and then of course light oil for solid fuel. All that's being used. Petroleum gas first, light oil second, then heavy oil afterwards. And did I leave this connected? No, it's disconnected right now because I don't need to be using up heavy oil. It's the least of what we have stored. So yeah. But I have the system set up so that if we ever get excess heavy oil, we can convert it. Excess light oil, we can convert it. So everything is lined up to help us not waste. I also went ahead and got going flamethrower fuel production because I noticed that we have the ability to... Oh, my inventory's expanded too. I don't know when that happened. We have the ability to use a flamethrower on the tank. I hesitated though because it's a lot easier and quicker to swap between weapons when I only have 2 available. So if I just have the gun and the tank turret, it makes things easier on me. But we're going to go ahead and throw that in there just so that we have it, and we can experiment with the flamethrower, how to use it and all that. Oh, we have power armor. That's why my inventory has expanded. So that's pretty epic, I would say. Do we just click on it here? No. Right click. So yeah, now I have the ability to create the little modules and things that go into it, which is really exciting. We need, oh man, maths 135 processing units. So let's go ahead and dive into those. I'll just grab 2 stacks here, since it'll be plenty, and we'll make the portable, what is it, a fusion reactor, okay? For some reason I wanted to call it thermal generator, but that's not exactly the same thing. Alright, so we'll pop this open, and it's hiding around here somewhere. I can feel it. There it is. Pretty good size, but it's going to give us a ton of power, which is exciting. So we could get some personal batteries. I think this exoskeleton is pretty important, so let's get some engine units for this. Just grab a stack, and that will be plenty. So one of those going. Personal Roboport will probably be good to have. Night vision is kind of cool, but I don't know if it's really what we want. And then the energy shield we can upgrade for a better one. So I think that that's going to be the go. We won't build the energy shield just now. That stacks nicely right next to it. Did we have an attack just now? I think we may have, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we're quite a lot faster now, which is really exciting. I'm very happy about that. Yeah. So I assume that the power is just being generated constantly. 750 kilowatt output constantly, I assume. And then this consumes 200 only. So we have plenty of power being generated always. Yeah, here it is. This I think is why I built the fast splitter, was for this spot right here. I'm pretty sure. So now I have a slow one in my pocket. Yeah, you can see how all of a sudden there's a huge, obvious lack of iron plates coming down the line here. This is slowly but surely being used up. Yeah, it's definitely not keeping up with the production here, but thankfully we have the 2 lines, so it's backed up a little bit back here. And we're full up on grenades and all this, so military science isn't being used very fast, which is nice. But yeah, we've used up a lot of science packs since we started this research already. We're down to very little utility. Production science was backed up all the way to the top, so you can see how much of that's been used. And then chemical science we just never have enough of. We need it for everything right now, and it seems to be the slowest to produce for some reason. Yeah, for a short time it was because of our lack of advanced circuits over here. I can't remember now if it was plastic or these circuits being short to produce or whatever. But yeah, you can see now that they're doing decent. I guess these are using them a little bit faster than they're being produced, but that's okay. Eventually it'll slow down because only these two will have access to advanced circuits and sulfur and all that, so it's alright. But yeah, I upgraded a bunch of these assemblers to be higher tier. I probably should do that with a couple of these. I don't think I have any level 2. No, they're all level 3 guys. I don't see that being an efficient use of my resources. So let's go ahead and build 5 more of those. And I'll replace these with level 2 and then upgrade the level 1s to level 2s or so. Yeah, level 1 for these rods is clearly sufficient, so there's no reason to upgrade that. I also linked the steel, right? So this little filter inserter takes any steel that passes by and throws it onto this line, because this line, these furnaces just don't produce fast enough to keep this filled up. But combined, they do a pretty decent job of it. This still has access to all of the steel being produced first, before it gets passed over onto here. I should use some speed upgrades and efficiency upgrades on these furnaces, but we'll get around to it sometime later. Yeah, even with all of the research speed upgrades that I've done already, you can see how slow the science pack is coming along. We're only at like a fifth. I don't think it's even quite to a quarter yet. And we've used up all of our spare science packs, so We may only get to about half in this episode before it's finally used up. I mentioned that clearing out the nests in the last episode, we only got attacked about a half a dozen times. We need to take out this nest and this nest, so let's take a look at what the flamethrower is capable of. I'm also interested in testing out the suit, the power armor, and see how effective it is at repelling damage and stuff. Here's Personal Roboport Mark II, but I was looking for, here it is, the red. Energy Shield Mark II would be interesting to have versus the Mark I. I don't know about this discharge defense or the laser defense. I feel like they would use up a ton of energy, so we would definitely want a couple of batteries first before we worried about those. I may go ahead and go for 2 Mark II batteries, because I think they're a 1x2 space use. Does it say right there? Dimensions 1x2, down right above the pictures of the armor. So I could do 2 of them lined up right here, and then have space for other things. So that's pretty good. That's the main reason why I wanted this power armor, is for all of the extra space. Okay, so we have the gun selected. We are going to run into bugs first, so let's get the flamethrower, and we'll take a look at what it's capable of. I assume that it's going to follow my cursor where it's aimed at, just like the other weapons and things do. Oh, I didn't notice these guys were worms. I thought that it was a little herd of these dudes waiting to come out. Let's see if we can blast them. Oh, we're hitting the cliffs instead. Killed one. That's good. We'll get our flamethrower out again. I'm sure it's short range, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's very short range, as a matter of fact. How much fuel did that use? 1? Nice. It's actually really easy to use, too. It's incredible. Ah, couldn't quite get him. Come on, go forward. There we go. Yeah, your short controlled bursts for the flamethrower, pretty easy. Oh, here we go. Destroy 100 trees by impact. Huh. I expected it to do much better on these guys. Maybe it's because my pointer wasn't pointed at him. Here, move please. Thank you. The old tank is so slow in changing direction. I'm sure I've mentioned that a few times before. Oh, it's so many worms. Oh no. And rocks here too. Oh, let's see. Yeah, with two weapons, it's much easier to know what I'm choosing. Nice. It actually does make short work of these enemies if my mouse cursor is in the right place. We are taking a ton of damage, though. Just for the range, I really prefer the gun. But overall, the flamethrower is pretty exciting to use. Nice. And then do we still have any worms that are alive? Yes, we do. Not sure if he's worth a cannon shot, but we're going to use one anyway. Boom. Toast. Okay, so that's everybody here. We could go ahead and go on to that next little base, though, for sure. Let's give this a heal. Wow. Is it going to use 2 repair kits? It did. Amazing. Okay. Then we want to refill bullets. I don't have any more of anything else. We didn't use very much flamethrower fuel. 14. It's pretty good, actually. for as much damage as we did. Aha! He can never catch me. Too fast. Those spitters are pretty accurate when they want to be. See if this guy will come back out after me. That was a really easy little base to attack, though. Well, where are you going, buddy? Oh, he's come over here to his new friends, huh? Well, you're gonna have to take them out as well. Oh no, I pushed the wrong button there. Wow. A couple of big nests out here. Oh, gonna get trapped. Yeah, thought so. Oh no. Ah, missed. There we go. Man, sorry for the lack of speaking there. I was really trying to concentrate. Feel like we did a pretty decent job on that nest, though. Let's go ahead and blast these next fools, I guess. Man, there's so many nearby here, though. Oh no! Ah, dang it. Yeah, damage control. The flamethrower is superb. Absolutely the best. Yeah, one more. Hello. Oh, I have the wrong one selected. Now it's the right one. There we go. Oh, those little guys are kind of quick, huh? Come on, get toasted. Ooh, he was too close for the flamethrower to get. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't like it. Not one bit. There we go. Toast. I see this, but that wall is being damaged. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried about that. Where do we reckon? Down here, maybe? Yeah, definitely. This guy's in bad shape. And there's several nests really close by. So yeah, I think that the artillery turrets are going to be coming into play very soon. How much ammo do we have? Not a lot, actually. We've used a ton of our, these explosive cannon shells. I feel like, artillery units are going to be the perfect excuse for me to use robots, and provider chests in the logistics, network. So that we can provide artillery shells, because there's no way that I can just, have them do their thing, you know what I mean? I don't know how they work, or how many shells each turret can store. If they even can store shells. If it's one at a time, then we're going to have serious issues, right? Okay, they're dead. Ran over. Didn't quite get that last worm. Okay. What are we looking like down here for... No! He missed. What are we looking like down here for things? Oh yeah, roasted spitters and biters. Amazing. Really high in protein.
It's what's for dinner.
I'll run over him too, I don't care. Oh no, getting really slow. There we go, toasted. Oh man, they're producing too fast. We need to stop these spawners. Okay. Oh man. I think we're down below half health now. Whoa, we got them though. They are all done. Yeah. What was I saying? About robots and provider chests and stuff? Because I don't know how the artillery turrets actually work. This wouldn't be a bad place to experiment with them. I know they have a huge range, and they have a minimum range. So I think actually the turrets that do the least amount of damage, like this one, 13 kills, 8 kills, 28 kills. So we just find the one who has the least kills, which I think is going to be this one. Kill 0, there we go. Kill 0. But I can't remember if those have been replaced recently is the thing. Let's go ahead and repair over here. This guy needs to be collected up too, which is great because he kind of interferes with my walking around. There we go. And then these guys are just stopped because they're at the end. Okay, clean. Yeah, so I think we might as well replace this guy with an artillery turret. Minimum range 32, you could see, and then automatic range 224. I thought the automatic range was 300 something. Manual range 560. Okay, and oh, it looks like they're quite a lot bigger than the gun turrets as well. So I'll collect up that guy and these two walls, and then I think we will drop him in right here. Boom. So he's not going to have any bullets because I didn't bring any with me, but we will go and get some. Boom. And then I also made some artillery wagons. Here they are. One for each train. And I plan on extending this track one more wagon's worth. We're going to put this on the front of the train, right? So it'll be engine, artillery wagon, and then 2 cargo wagons. This way, when it arrives back at the base, we don't have to rearrange any of the collectors or inserters or anything like that. So that's my plan for this. Let's see if it works out, though. That ought to be about... Yeah, we got attacked again somewhere, probably up near the base. That ought to be about right. And then the iron pickup train stop will have to move and adjust. Okay, good. The train is here. I was hoping that that would be the case. Yeah, we're being attacked again. Aha. Up here at the top. How's this holding out? Pretty good. Okay. So we need to go to the schedule, and we'll cancel this for now, so it can go ahead and finish filling up. But I want to get the rest of this done. I don't know what's going to happen if I take this away. Okay, nothing. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So we'll drop it here instead. It's almost at exactly the right place. We want more blue, less red. Can't remember what the combination was. That looks about right, though. And this is, once again, going to be iron pickup. Okay. Then we'll take away this engine. Boom. We got 145 solid fuel. Amazing. We'll drop this guy inside here, and then we will put the engine back where it belongs. You're going to get some fuel. Perfect. You can be filled up. Oh, you know what I never did was click on this and see. Yeah, it only has room for one bullet at a time. Or one shell, I should call it, I assume. And I imagine this is the same, yeah. So I would have to have provider chests and automated drones delivering artillery shells to the wagons every time they arrive as well. Okay, so the schedule then is going to also be... let's see. Yeah, we'll add station iron pickup until full cargo, and then iron drop off until empty cargo. Okay. Boom. Now head out. Alright. Perfect. I wonder if that... man, they're really coming after me now. I don't blame them because I've been genociding them, but at the same time, you know, calm down. I'm just trying to get off the planet. You guys are interfering with my plan to leave you all alone. It's kind of, I don't know, antithetical. Not sure if that's the word. I thought I saw a tiny red blip here. Let's get our flamethrower ready for now. So, toasted, you fools. These are biters, too. This is no joke here. Come on. Get around. They all dead? They're all dead. I can't say anything. I've got Steam overlay notifications. Okay. Yeah, I do still have a little bit of ammo then. Alright. So those were the guys who were causing this trouble, I'm sure. We still have a turret here, that's good. Might as well park inside if I'm going to be doing repairs and things. I moved these turrets down because the turret up at the top wasn't getting any action, so I figured it would be safe to remove. Let's get ourselves turned around so that I'm facing out, at least. Okay. Yeah, so this guy's been removed. I thought Anyways, he can cover everything up to the edge of the water and all that, so I'm not too worried about him slipping behind there. Yeah, that's all the time that I have for this episode. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.